Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willow Journals, and we have another unboxing for the mental health fundraiser that I am running this year. This one comes from the lovely Dorinda, or Dee, hope I'm saying that right. And this one comes all the way from America, so really thankful for you for this amazing package. It is so beautifully packaged, so beautifully presented. Each little package is wrapped up, and it's just amazing. And I know how expensive postage can be from overseas, especially from America, so really thankful to Dee and to all the American ladies who have sent things from the US, and all the people from overseas. Just, I know postage can be super expensive, but anyone who wants to participate in this fundraiser, the heart of it really is to just, send whatever you can afford in a single standard envelope with one stamp. This is not about people breaking their budgets or their banks and sending, heaps and heaps of items. This is just about as many ladies whose heart is moved to be part of this fundraiser, who connects with mental health in some way, maybe personally or through a family member, friend, and just a way to support those who struggle with mental health, and to, of course, spread awareness and to talk about it. It's not taboo to talk about, like we do about the weather or what you did on the weekend. And I hope that this year-long fundraiser that I'm doing goes towards that. I've been sharing about my own mental health journey through this fundraiser. So various videos throughout this year I've been sharing what it was like for me back in 2015 and 16 when I had depression and anxiety, and how God helped me through that, along with seeing psychologists and going to a doctor and learning some really helpful tools. I talk about that as well, about acceptance commitment therapy, the number one tool that helped me most. Talk about schema therapy and a bit about attachment theory and all that kind of stuff. If you want to check those out, there's a playlist on my channel. I think it's called just the mental health playlist, and you can hear all those stories there. And so what these donations are all going towards are $10 mystery packs that are in my Etsy shop. And these mystery packs combine all different donations from the ladies from around the world, including my own donations. And it incorporates pages, papers, ephemera, all different types of things, laces and things like buttons, and all sorts of different things. Very much a mystery pack. There is one left at the moment, so if anyone wants to get that, the link is down below in the description box to Willow Journals, and I do intend to make more. Just waiting on a couple of packages that are still coming in, and I want to go through my own stash again. I've been going through it maybe 10 times now, and maybe I'll go through it 10 more times until the end of the year, just adding more things to the mystery packs for the fundraiser. Look at this fabric, by the way. Just need to note this fabric. Dee sent me, along with her fundraiser donation, a little extra package that she said, with a little note that she put aside for me to keep. So she knows me well. She knows I like ballet and blue butterflies and black cats for Keanu. And that butterfly fabric you may have seen on my channel in a previous video where I shared a fabric cover journal that I made for myself, and that fabric is just stunning. So thank you, Dee. I have put that fabric to good use, and I've also shared some of that fabric in some of the mystery packs that was left over, so that is quite fun. And she wrote this lovely note here, and just so thankful for these friends from around the world who I've been able to meet through the wonders of the internet, through YouTube, through junk journals, through craft, through creativity. It's really amazing, and just your letter was very, very heartwarming, just how you wanted to support not only the fundraiser but my book as well, because I don't know if anyone's actually interested in supporting my book other than those who have donated towards that as well and, you know, mentioned it specifically. Most people just mention the Beyond Blue fundraiser and not the book. So I'm like, I don't even know if anyone else is interested in the book. So getting her note just saying how she was really supportive of the book, and that was just really, really, really encouraging. So thankful. So I'm getting ahead of myself here. What am I trying to say? The mystery packs, 50% of all proceeds goes to Beyond Blue, which is an organisation in Australia that helps with mental health, suicide, depression, anxiety, and 50% goes to a fundraiser for my book, which I went into this whole book project adventure for my own mental health and well-being. Writing for me and journaling is my biggest expressive creative outlet for my own sanity, pretty much, and my way to get in touch with myself, know who I am, know where I am, and just, writing is a way for me to center myself and to find my home. And for a few years there, I neglected my writing and journaling. And so, this book project has just been so good for my life, really. It's been really, really helpful, and look forward to sharing a bit more about that as well. But basically, if you would like to donate, feel free to email me. If you would like to donate physical items, crafty items, you can email me for my address. If you just want to donate financially, for example, if you are overseas and you can't afford postage or don't want to spend money on postage because you think it might be better spent just directly going to Beyond Blue, then the link is down below for that fundraiser page as well. And that's where you can keep track of the donations and the tally, which is really cool. As mystery packs are sold, I transfer the money over, from my account into the fundraiser page, so you can keep track of that. And I believe, I think 44 packs have sold. So I think if there's one left, might be 45 packs sold. I do hope to make more. I still have things I want to go through, and like I said, waiting on a few extra packages. I'll keep making them up as they go, and anyone is welcome to keep donating up until the end of the year, and maybe into next year. We'll see. It's something that's close to my heart. Once you've been through it, you understand, right? And you know how important it is to support people who struggle with mental health, and just to it's so important. Our mental health, same as our physical health. People know that our physical health is important. I feel like people, though, in terms of mental health, they're like, oh, you know, just get over it, or you'll be okay, you'll be right, and they don't take it seriously. The mental health side of things is getting much better, as the years pass. Recently, things are getting so much better with mental health. People talking about it, more awareness and all that kind of thing. But I still feel like, of course, we're not all the way there. It's still not as understood, I guess, as much as physical health. But we're getting there. There's good things to be positive about, seeing this progress. Anyway, all that information is down there if you'd like to donate to my book fundraiser. The link is down below for that page as well. And speaking of the book, let me give an update about that. So the first half of June was book writing bliss. I found such a good routine. I was creating during the day, super inspired. My journal making just went to another level. It was like it just exploded. I was just having so much fun using my supplies, using the treasures that I've been hoarding. And then by night, I would spend hours each night just working on the writing. And I managed to get to a second draft through that, and it's just been, felt so good, felt so good doing that. And then I hit a bit of a roadblock coming into the last week or so, where I've gotten the second draft and I'm like, yes, let's do a third draft. And I thought, yeah, I'll knock that out pretty quick. Things have been going so well and I'm in the flow, everything's working. And then this third draft is just not working at all. I keep looking at it night by night and it's just like, it's not working. And something that I've learned is if you just can't force it. I tried to, at some point, I'm trying to do my due diligence. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to push through. But at some point you just realize, I've got to step away from the words for a little bit and just work on the pages now and the creativity. So I'm struggling with finding the order to my book. I've got my start, I've got my end. I'm just a bit unsure of how to go about the middle. And so what I'm thinking, I've been trying for the last couple of weeks, making this middle happen. It's just not working. So instead of spending another month wasting my time trying to make it work, I'm going to step away from it and I'm going to I've been looking at my photos, I've been choosing photos, printing photos, I've been looking at my ephemera and documents from my life, pulling things out. I've been playing around with page ideas, and so that's just helping me get into that side of things. And I'm finally accepting that, because I kept going, no, I feel guilty, I need to go do the words first, I need to do that. And finally now I'm just like, you know what, go with it, just go with it. If this is where you're led, do that. So I'm just going to try everything. That's what happened with the words too. I just tried everything and it took me forever to find the right way about going about the writing. And once I found that way, it flowed. It was so good. It was writing bliss. So now when it comes to creating the pages and the backgrounds and the layouts and the design, I'm like, I've got no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just going to try everything. And through trying everything, I'll find what works. I'll try 100 things, 99 things will not work, will make me feel frustrated, will make me feel like I'll never get it. But when I find that one thing, all of those 99 things I tried before were necessary to get to that one thing. So nothing is wasted, right? Nothing is wasted. I've finally reconciled that tonight, I guess. And I think maybe that's good. If I just take even a week away from the book and I can look at the writing with fresh eyes, a week away from the writing and look at it with fresh eyes, I think maybe that's going to help. I was hesitant to do that before, because if I even took 2 days off from looking at the words, I would forget, and it would take me forever just to get back into the zone of what is this book, where am I up to, what's happening. But I feel like I need that fresh look, that absolute fresh look at it all, so then I can be like, what do I want this book to be? What's the message? What do I want it to feel like? And then I might be able to cull a whole lot of words by doing that. That's what I need to do with the third draft. I need to strip it to its bare minimum so that I can use the least amount of words for the most power, to give the max emotional weight to them. So that's something I learned when I was doing my course, a Masters of Writing and Literature. As an amateur writer, my biggest pitfall was repeating myself and over-explaining, and I had to learn that, this idea of using the barest amount of words to give the most impact. So that's where I'm at, I guess, with this book. I've got all the words, all the materials there. I just need to get it down, strip it bare, so that it evokes what I want it to evoke with the minimal amount of words. And also find out the order. But what I'm finding out is that as I do my pages and the layout and the design, that will show me the order of the book. Or at least I'm thinking that. So this whole process, it's an unknown process. I don't know where it's going to end up, but I surrender to this process of the not knowing and the unknowing and the going where your heart is led, basically going where it feels right, going where the energy is, going where the creativity is, and just trusting that that's what this book is doing and helping me to do. And it's this book process is such a metaphor for life, because in life we don't know either. We don't know where we're going to be in 10 years. We don't necessarily know where we're going to be in 1 year, and we can try everything until we find something that feels right, and it's all okay. We can try to force something that's just not happening, and eventually you just realize, okay, I got to let this go and move on to something else, and I can always come back to it later. So yeah, it's been so good. This book has just been the most amazing thing for my mental health and well-being, because it teaches me about life, how to live life, and how to, the way of writing the book is the way of living. Can you tell I'm a writer? I don't know if this is making sense to anyone else, but it's amazing. This book is showing me how to live. It's very meta. It's very, very meta. And it's wonderful. I'm sorry, it's not making any sense. But when it's a soul thing, when it speaks to your soul and it moves your soul, it's transcendent. And when you're touching on something transcendent, no words can describe it. I know the feeling, I know what it is, and I'm struggling to express it with words. And part of me feels like that diminishes it and makes it not exist. But then I have to remember, some things are more than words, right? And those are the things that exist most. Those are the things that feel most powerful and most moving, even if I can't quite express it to someone else. But I'm trusting some people get what I mean. And for you, it might not be to do with writing. I mean, it might be to do with books, reading. It could be to do with music, dancing, singing, movies, film, whatever it is. Music does it for me too. When I hear an amazing song, and of course it's personal taste, when it just touches on something, oh my goodness, it feels like I am in a different place, that there's this staircase to heaven and I'm just like in some heavenly place, and no words can describe it, but I know the feeling, and it feels like I'm going to burst. It feels like it's just so much goodness is inside of me and I can't contain it, and it feels almost painful because it's so good and it's so much goodness. That's what good songs do to me. Good songs, I just put them on repeat and I feel like I'm on heaven is on earth for that moment, and it just feels euphoric, it feels transcendent, and it feels unbearably good. Anyway, look at this package. Thank you so much for this amazing package. Most of you who have bought a mystery pack would have already got things from this package. If you had some things from this package, most of it's all gone now. Because like I said, there's only one pack left at the moment. So I really hope that whoever has got these pieces really loves them and appreciates them and is having fun creating with them. So that's a little bit of an update about the book and where I'm at. I'm going to continue printing out photos. I think I just want to print them all out, like every single photo I want in the book. I think I just want them all printed out so I can see what I'm working with, and that's going to take quite a while because I want a lot of photos in this book. And then I'll just have a play around in the coming weeks with layout and design and that kind of thing. And I'm looking forward to giving you another update later on, and hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. A big thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in June. I could not do this without you, so thank you so much for helping me do this channel and be a full-time creative. If you would like to become a patron, there is a link to my Patreon down below in the description box, where you get access to extra videos and printables and mail and journals, depending on what tier that you would like to support me at. You can also check my journaling courses down below in the description box, and all the different places to find me there too.